most people would like to watch original stuff without any makeup. So this is another unedited video.
All right, last practice section you watch is a successful one, but today I didn't do well because it's not because the game is not consistent. It's because I have to adapt to the new methods. The new method is way different than what I do before. So as long as I can perform the new method, then my ball will hit well. So today I'm going to continue to do that. This is sandwich. So the new method should be straight, slow. Sometimes I forget to swing well, and sometimes I forget to relax or slow as possible, as slow as possible. So that's why the result will be different. So I need to learn that. I got to sway it. Okay, so now as long as I can perform all the things required, the new method is all the things I do is upswing and downswing, let the natural take over. So because okay, so that means good. Let me up to the pitch wedge. I'm going to share with you why it's not working. Okay, the game is not consistent if you do not know what make the game consistent. So for me, NRS, natural stand, and slow and relax, sway. Okay, I can do it now, but before I put the camera on, I couldn't do it. Let me do it one more time. See, I already used almost all the ball. The color ball is for me to do it, putting and chipping. So finally, I figured out the right methods. Yeah. Now this one I use a little bit up and body, so I hit the ground. So I need to be nice. All right. So let me tell you a little bit how I practice. When I screw up, all right, sometimes I screw up, I forget about all the method, so I use my driver to fix it. The benefit of using NRS sway is all the club, even though chipping and putting, the same technique, you don't change that much. You probably make a little bit adjustment, like how to move your hand. The hand movement is important for the result, and which I tell you later. So before I hit the 90 balls, I screw up, then I switch to the driver. So the driver is more important to have natural sway and hip movement. So once I do this a little bit, then come back, I do much better. I think this tee is too high. Let me see. No, the tee should be good. But I hit the ball high and straight. It's because I think I understand that it's because I didn't sway. I bring the club right here. Or maybe I didn't grab it as strong as should be. Nice. Okay. Well, since I practiced this, I will show you some of the things. If when you practice, you have to say keep it, that means you have to manipulate it. You have to force yourself to do it. For instance, the video I show you, I should show you that video. I do this, right? I finish like this, banging this angle, which is not right. I know. I have to finish in this way. That's the correct way to finish. This one is not. So I know the concept, but how do I do it naturally to bring this way? It's a challenge. If you only know to bring this way as a correct finish, and then you do not know how to achieve that, it's useless. You have to achieve that in the natural way, without thinking, without telling you to force do it. So I can do that. It's not because I know I should do that. It's because I know how. The how is important. What's the how? The head help you, okay? So somebody tell you, don't move your head, keep the head straight. Well, for the professional method, it worked, right? So because you practice a lot. And for me, let me see. Oh, my video is on. All right, I got to make sure the video, the audio is on. So my head movement, watch it. My head movement helped me to finish, to be straight. So that is a little things I develop. I always thinking of some kind of natural way to achieve what I'm supposed to do, instead of force myself to do it. See, I do it. That's good. That's good. For most people, that's a good high, but I don't like to hit the ball that high. I want the ball to keep go low, and then it can roll. So I finish well, right? Before I can do that, I always try to force myself. But the little things, many little things, to make your game easier, is all I think about it, create it. For instance, most people say, why your foot going up? No, my foot is not, I don't have no intention to make my foot going up. It's the natural way, the momentum carry it. All right, so most people say, okay, you have to keep your foot right here. Don't move your foot. When you try to keep it, you have to have a force, right? So otherwise, the foot, if the momentum is strong enough, think about it. It will carry everything that way, except one support point, because we are not bird. If we can fly, we probably fly our whole body out there. But it's because we are not bird, so must have a support. This is the only support touch the ground all the way right here. So that's why my foot go this way naturally. Why this naturally? Because we try to hit the club face straight out, right? If you try to hit the club face straight out, and then you don't move this foot, what happens right here? You have to close, right? Otherwise you can't go. At least you have to finish this, right here. So the club face is straight. So is that simple? But if you keep your foot right here, okay. Now, if your timing is good, you probably can hit the ball with the correct club face. If the timing is a little bit long, you will close the club face. So what I explained to you is NRS sway is based on natural for amateur, right? Again, it's for amateur. If you started as a kid, everything is natural for you, but we already have some concept in our mind. So it's hard for us to do the natural way, to do it in the natural way. The natural way is we have to move, all right? So the foot and the head, keep myself straight and slow and relax. See, that one was really good. It angle direction is really good. It's because I sway it. Think about it. If you want the ball, keep it low fly. Then if you sway this way, the ball will go lower. But if you go this way, right, you make a circle, the ball will go up. So I do that again. See, my body keeps straight. It's not because I force myself. It's automatic because I add those helpful methods. So that's doing good. Now let me go back to my light club. I just do the pitch wedge, right? The light iron. I always say light club. I always need to find the direction, because the reason you need to get used to find the direction is when you miss that, you know. When you keep going and you have more experience, you know what you need to do to make adjustment natural. Sometimes I get it a little bit bent over too much without notice, so I have to get it natural. And relax, sway. Nice shot. All right, so you see that even though I create this method, I still cannot do 100% without reinforcement, right? I have to force myself to do the right things. Well, I force myself do the correct setup. The downswing, I let go, right? So, but if I do not do the setup correctly, the setup means all the way at the finish point of the upswing. That's my setup. If I do a little bit wrong, the result is huge different. So that's why I need practice. Right now, you see my score. Many people ask me, what's my handicap? Actually, I do not really care about my handicap. I didn't update my score that much. Currently, it's about 17. All right, 17 is my handicap. But I play really awful recently. I sometimes get 110, 105, sometimes over 110. But I still get into the 95 to 100 range. My point is, I don't care about those things. As long as I pick up, I learn it. Well, I do care, because that's not good. I can't say that. I do care. But what most important for me is to get the correct method. Then my goal is to bring down to 85 in Crystal Spring golf court. Right? This is important. I probably can get 85 in other court, but Crystal Spring golf court, the blue tee, is a huge challenge. All right, so I gotta do the right method. This is A iron. Wow. I think I probably get it 135 to 140. I don't know. This is a range ball, but when I really play the game, it gained like 10 yards. So that's how. You see, most of the ball, before I take this video shot, I didn't do well. So that's another reason I want to share. When I share, I have to pay attention to every detail to show you. So which is a mutual benefit. It helped me to do better. If you watch it, you get the concept. You don't have to do what I do, but I give you the concept how to improve your game. Then when I share, I do better. When you listen, and you probably will do better. And most important, when you share, you get better, because somebody may challenge you. When they challenge you, and then you probably, after the discuss, your brain is thinking and reform some correct information. So I ask a favor, share my video, please. All right. Well, anyway, I really appreciate you guys watch. Last video I get like 180 views, and normally I get back to like 50 views. Those encourage me to do more video and share all the. If I keep it as a good secret, it probably has a huge commercial value, but I just let everybody take it, which will help me and help you. All right, same thing. I gotta stay natural, relax. I gotta sway it. This one didn't sway well, so I hit half the ground. Oh. I gotta sway all the way. Phew. See, I know my problem. sometimes I couldn't do it. It's because I didn't get used to this new method. So the training, the practice is to make sure all of those new methods become my second natural. That's the goal for my training, the practice. This again, I use a little power. I try too hard instead of use the natural force. That's why I hit it a little bit tough, because once I use muscle, it was shorter. See, once I relax, I can hit a good result. One more. Sway, relax. Sometimes relax is not easy. You have to practice. Okay, it's okay. I get to 6 iron. 6 iron. All right. Sam, you got to get the direction. I probably just upload all this. Actually, when I turn on this video, I try to show you how bad I practiced today and which part I practiced bad. And now actually I fixed most of the problem just by doing NRS. Sway, sway, sway is the key. I didn't hear well. I try to use my body. So now, when this happens, I have to get used to that. So I need to. So I got to do it a little bit short hitting. Okay, I get a short hitting to help me to relax a little bit. I gotta finish like this. Some of them I didn't finish well. I have a few more balls. I still didn't do it. All right, so now, important, when you cannot hit it, you gotta take some time off. All right, I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls. I take a time off and come back.